Hello, so what kind of else? Okay, as you see here, we are going to do a mock draft. PFF, and all these players are on the board. So let's start off. And my Husky is beat. I need to go ahead and check what are the NCAA and, uh, rankings. Now that I FSU beat Miami. Just rankings. Okay, my Huskies are still number 5. Flip. Okay, so after this, let's start. Alright, with the number 1 pick. See, the Bears, they have Justin Fields. Caleb Williams is there. And they already had the number 5 pick. So I could see a trade happening. What team would want the number 1 pick? I think that the Giants definitely would want Caleb Williams. So the number 1 pick from the Carolina Panthers. For the number 3 pick, and an additional second, I would really say another 4th. Bro. They're not interested? Okay. Let's see who is interested. The Patriots, Texans, and the Ravens. Do it. I'm gonna say they keep this. This is not what I think they will do. I think that they will pick Caleb Williams here with this pick. Now the Cardinals, I honestly think this is the best quarterback draft class. I think with the not the best quarterback maybe draft class, but oh my god, okay. Yeah, but with the quarterbacks, you have Drake May, you have Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., J. McCarthy, Shedeur Sanders, Quinn Ewers. So this is a very solid quarterback class. I think that the Cardinals would need Drake May because Caleb Williams is off the board. The Cardinals must need a fresh start. And yeah. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is one of those guys that might just fall down. The number 3 pick, the Giants select Bo Nix. He is a great. Oh, I can't. I'll go back. I'm actually changing it. So let me quickly go back to the PFF. Let's go. Enter draft. So what we did was start the draft. We picked Caleb Williams. Then we picked Drake May. And with the number 3 overall pick, they will trade down. The team that could use a pass catcher would be the Chicago Bears. So the Bears get the number 3 pick. For the 5th pick, and thus a 3rd round, They're with the 6th. Oh, I can't offer. Flip. So, okay. I guess we'll do it without trading. So, you have to subscribe to do that to the PFF, and I just don't want to do that. So, let's see. I think they pick Michael Penix Jr. My Husky, I would not want him to go to the poverty franchise, but he's got to go there. He's better than Bo Nix, I think. Now the 4th pick, the Patriots pick Bo Nix. So the first 4 picks, I believe, will be just quarterbacks. That is the first 4 teams that they're showing us need quarterbacks. So, the Bears on the clock, even though being the 1st and 5th instead of 1st and 2nd, they still get the 2nd best player in the draft, which is Marvin Harrison Jr. But, man, like every other team needed a quarterback badly. Like, Justin Fields could play, but Caleb Williams would be better. Drake May is better than Kyler. Michael Penix is better than Jordan is better than Daniel Jones. And Bo Nix is better than Mac Jones. So this makes sense. Now, give me Brock Bowers with the 6th pick. Adding another weapon with Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, whoever else on the board will be a very solid team that could compete for like playoff spot. Because this team won the Super Bowl not a long time ago. So yeah, that's why. But the Green Bay Packers give me Olamiale Fashanu. This guy is a player I think the Packers just straight up need. They need a tackle, and Olamiale Fashanu is that player that could be the franchise tackle for the Bucks, not the Bucks, for the Green Bay Packers with Jordan Love. With the 8th pick in the draft, I think, so since they need a quarterback, I think they're fine. Obviously, drafting a running back in the 1st round is not good, and this is not a good running back class. But, so, I would trade down if I was them. But since I can't, because I have to subscribe to them, I don't know. Do they go with JJ McCarthy? Or do they just pick the best player available? I think they just pick Latail Latu with this pick. Because they could take another edge rusher. Now, at wide receiver, I think that the Broncos will take Malik Neighbors. Actually, no. I think that they actually take Emeka Egbuka. I think he could be that guy that jumps off the board when nobody is expecting him to. And that's what I think will happen. And here, I think that the Titans now take Joe Alt. You have Peter Skoronski, and you have Joe Alt, 2 franchise players that could protect a franchise quarterback. Traylon Burks, DeAndre Hopkins isn't going to be there for long, but they can address that wide receiver position later. Like, this is a solid receiver class. Malik Neighbors, Ramaduze, Kieran Coleman. They can get any of these guys, which is worthy. So, picking a tackle that can protect you, I think that should be the pick. The Falcons. The Falcons, I think, could be a team that takes, like a tight end, but there's no good ones. Yeah, obviously. I think they go defense. And I wouldn't be surprised they could pick Jazar Newton because I think that it hits them perfectly. They need a new defensive lineman because Grady Jarrett isn't getting any younger. So I think that drafting for the future, which is Atlanta, they are drafting for the future. And again, the quarterback you can always pick later. You still have JJ McCarthy. You still have Shedeur Sanders. You still have Quinn Ewers. Still really good quarterbacks. So, by the way, I feel like it's funny that every single quarterback that's eligible, they think should be drafted. I don't know, man. So, yeah, with the first four picks, now we have the Commanders. I'm actually going to the Seahawks for Commanders on the field. We got seats on the field. So now, on the clock is the Commanders. I think they could use, where is he? Kool-Aid McKinstry. Where did he go? This guy has a cool name. And, yeah, he's good. He can play. He's a good player. Like, there's nothing else to say. He's a good player. Like, pretty good player. Now, for the Colts here, I think I'm gonna pick Rome Odunze for them. I think Malik Neighbors is going to be later in the draft and just gonna fall into some team. I think that they pick Rome Odunze, the Colts. Here, the Raiders. Jared Verse, a good edge rusher. Seemed like the perfect pick here. And now, I think you look to go wide receiver, so that means Malik Neighbors, Keon Coleman, or you can go with a tackle. So that's Talise Hula. That's gonna be JC Latham. I think I end up picking JC Latham. He could be the tackle for Drake May. The Jets here are on the clock. And I believe here, after that Aaron Rodgers injury, I think they take Talise Fuaga because they don't want that happening ever again. For the Chargers, here finally I believe Malik Neighbors is gonna go off the board because having Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and Malik Neighbors could be a scary trio. Here, now we got the Bills, Nate Wiggins. I think that it's because cornerback, they can take one. And he's projected to go 18th, so no surprises for that pick. Now the Saints are on the clock. Here are the Saints. It says they need a tackle, which is kind of true. But I think that they get Keon Coleman to be Michael Thomas is back replacement whenever he retires. Then they have Olave and Tom and Keon Coleman for now and Michael Thomas. So that's an okay trio. Now you have the Vikings. And I believe they are going to take a linebacker. Good. Nah.
Anthony, you like some
Linebacker. Going down. Oh, there's no good ones over. Then what about safety? Cameron Pinches. Can I get to know about him? PFF grade 70. He is 7 games played, 16 pass touchdowns, 38 tackles, 10 assisted tackles, 5 missed tackles. I think he's a guy. For the Cowboys, I think they go here with the pass catcher. Or really, they should go with the quarterback. I don't think they would. I think they're gonna go simply best player available. That's Chop Robinson. That's my by far is Chop Robinson. I just haven't picked him. Here, the Steelers. Is there any good tackles? Graham Barton. Because when you have I forgot who they picked in the first round last year. That guy they picked in the first round was good, and then they had Graham Barton. That's a good for the future. When you pick one tackle, I always like you picking two. That's what they are going to do here. Here, I think I gotta go Adonia Mitchell, wide receiver from Texas. Because, bruh, as good as the Texans are currently, they don't have a proper wide receiver. Imagine C.J. Stroud with a real wide receiver. That's gonna be nasty. And here, I think for the Bengals, just pick best player available. And that's Dallas Turner. Now for my Seahawks, I think they should pick a quarterback, but I don't think they will. I think they're gonna pick Washington, Braylon Trice, because number one, he's a good player, and number two, it's almost like the fans, half fans, maybe, I believe most people in Washington support the Cougars, but some fans are already supporting him, like me. Now you bring him to your team with all those other fans. That's basically my thinking. The 49ers now on the clock. And Leonard Taylor III, I think you go there having 3 really good pass rushers doesn't hurt. Now for the Dolphins, I think you go Marion Mims because you can use a tackle. The defend to a Tiger Valola, whatever side he is on. He is on. If he's right tackle, that's the most important position for the Dolphins because Tua's lefty, right? Now I think the Jaguars picked Tyler Nubin. I think they picked Cooper Teague. But Tyler Nubin, I think that they could take a safety, and they will happily take a safety. Now you're Cooper DJ. Best player available. There are lots of corners. There's so many corners. Now for the Ravens, I think you take defense and Kalen King to boost that because Marcus Peters is getting old. Marlon Humphrey's also going to get old. Now here you pick Xavier Worthy as the Chiefs. Because, man, they need a wide receiver. They're going to take one. And now, for the Eagles, I think you take edge rusher JT Tuimoloau. Oh, I forgot. That's the first round results for mine. So let's see. This is not. What's the difference in my results and the full results? I forgot to do more than one round. It's fine. So this is it. We have Caleb Williams going 1, Drake May going 2, Michael Penix Jr. going 3, Bo Nix going 4, Bobbin Harrison Jr. going 5, and then you guys can just see it.
I don't want others to hear this. I don't want others in your background.
There. And thank you for watching to the end.
Okay, so mommy?
And these are the full results.
Mommy, Mommy's hurting a lot, Mommy. Mommy, is it possible to
Yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching to the end, and bye-bye.